everyone. I'm hoping that this break did not break your stride, but I will tell you, it is one of the hardest things about course development is when you feel like you have all this time and you especially think, okay, I'm going to work all over break. Well, things happen and life happens and you get a little distracted. So let's share about, maybe that did not happen for some of you guys, but let's share how things went over break and if you continued to work. So this week we're really going to focus again on engagement tools, but this time it's kind of like interactive ways to pull in and deliver content to your students that make it a little bit more fun. Now, I look at these as like kind of gifts for the students because it really kind of breaks things up. The last thing kids want, especially in an online environment, is just to see text-heavy slides. The rule of thumb is to only put enough information and not too small a font on one slide and make sure they don't have to scroll down, but have some visual stimulation there, as well as some games and ideas and activities to reinforce it and keep it fun for the students. They're gifts for the students. But the big thing is when you're using tools like this, it can be a time drainer. Time management can become a real issue here as well. So not only is there the procrastination factor, but then when you get really creative and fun, that really can, take some time away too. So I'm going to be showing you tools, and anytime I give you an assignment, make sure that it is something you can use in your course. So adapt it and reach out to me if it's something you feel like you can't use right now, and we'll come up with an alternative. Because I really don't want to give you busy work. What I want to do is give you tools that will kind of you can use and make your courses more engaging and more fun for the kiddos for going forward. So for looking forward, speaking of that, we're going to finish out part 2 this week, and then next week it's part 5, and basically that's just kind of reinforcing some not too much content next week because we're really getting you ready to work independently, just reinforcing some online learner best practices to keep in mind as you're developing your courses. And then from the 22nd until the 4th of March, you're going to be working independently on your course. And you will be working away on your courses. You can reach out to me if you have any questions on something. But really, it's going to give you a time frame. And I encourage you guys, and one thing we're going to be walking away with is the goal setting and kind of, seeing if we can set up some schedules for you for next week. Because what happens is you think you have that whole group of time, and life happens, and it's really hard to sit down and get that course done. So, and then on March 5th, our course closes. For this week, what you're going to be doing is we're going to talk about a discussion, and it's all about time management. I'm going to have you a post on our chalkboard just so you can see one of the tools you can do. We're going to have you do an animate, or try to do an animate, and do a word art. So just some fun things you can do, and once again, you're going to do these based on something you can use in your course. You are not going to ever do anything in my course that you can't use in your course. So with that, let's get busy and start working, and nothing's going to break your stride.